Welcome back. Welcome back to part two. Um, so let's backtrack to the start of this trip, okay? So again, I booked my trip in December, and here we are, March, my birthday month. Excited, elated. All the words that mean excited plus, okay, is what I was leading up to my trip. Okay. So, needless to say, I had already been packed. I've been packed a couple days, a good week, before it was time to leave because I wanted to make sure number one, I had everything. And if I needed to wash, I needed to go purchase anything. I gave myself time. I did not want to rush. I'm gone for 12 days. So I 100% needed to make sure that I had everything. So, the day of let's backtrack track to the day before. So the day before, um, my a couple of my friends, asked me did I need a ride. I'm like, no, I'm cool. I don't need a ride. And then one of my girlfriends, my good girlfriend, we get on the phone the night before, and she's like, you don't need to drive your car, and you need to just let somebody take you. I'll take you. And I'm just like, all right, whatever. Because I was just going to valet. I have no problem with valeting. I don't want to have to worry about someone picking me up. That whole hassle of being picked up and from my house and from the airport when I got back. So anyways, she's like, I'll take you, don't worry about it. Okay, cool, not a problem. So the morning of, she sends me this text message, oh my god, I forgot that I had to go to court. And so I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Now my mind is, I'm gonna get a ride there. So I reached out to another one of my friends that had, volunteered, didn't answer the phone. Cool, not a problem. Paid for me an Uber. Got the Uber. I mean, because it was fairly early in the morning, so I didn't, it was no pressure. Didn't want to wake nobody anyway. None of that stuff. So it was not even a big deal. So got the Uber, got there. Mind you, I get there early because I wanted to go sit in the lounge. I wanted to get a little bit of work done before I got on the plane, and just all of the things. So again, everything always happens the way it's supposed to happen. Which is why we never panic, why we never, feel any kind of way or allow things to disrupt our energy, right? So I'm like, as long as I get to this airport, I'm good. So I get there, I got TSA pre-check, and I have clear. So I was able to get through fairly quick, because I have a combination of the two. Got through TSA, smooth, easy, no issues. Get to the bag. I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna go chill in the lounge, in the Capital One lounge. Get to the lounge and they talking about, oh, your flight is in X amount of hours and it's too early. And I'm like, my gosh. All right, lady. So I go give me some cinnamon pretzels and I go have a seat, right? So I go, close to my gate, just kind of in the middle between the gate and the lounge because I was going to eventually go back to the lounge anyway, right? So I get over, I get my cinnamon pretzels, I sit down, get ready to pull my computer out, and I get this alert on my phone. Says your flight is going to be delayed. Delayed? What do you mean delayed? So check the phone, and then I go to the app and see where my connector flight in, because at this time I had to go from Vegas to Chicago, Chicago to London, and then London to Athens. So I checked my connector flight, and I would have missed that connector flight from Chicago to London by an hour and a half. Baby, no, I'm going on this trip. Okay. The last time I had a trip planned to Europe was pandemic. And what that was 6 years ago. And had already booked it. And because of pandemic, they just started canceling flights. Flight canceled like a mother. So I was really hurt at that time. I was really hurt. So this, I was like, ain't no delayed flight finna get in my way of getting there. Okay. So check, saw that it was I would have missed the flight by an hour and a half. So I get up, go to the desk, where I was supposed to be flying out from anyway. And I'm like, hey, can we do something? Can I get on this flight? Because this flight was leaving going, that current flight was leaving going to Chicago. And she was like, no, it's completely booked. Okay. She's like, well, you're gonna have to call. And I'm like, she says, you're gonna have to call because you have checked bags. I don't have any checked bags. All my luggage is right here. Okay, because I wasn't gonna check no bag. Not because I had small enough luggage. I didn't want to have to worry about that. So I plan on checking and coming back, but not going. So so I'm like, no, I don't have any check bags. She said, okay, well, I gotta see. She click. I don't see anything. I can put you on a standby flight, but you still should call. Okay, cool. And I'm like, is it, she was like, that standby flight is a full flight, but she can put me on that wait list, be on standby. And I'm just like, all right, let me call. I called, didn't panic, didn't let it disrupt my energy or any of that, right? So I get on the phone, I'll call American Airlines, and I'm like, hey, so my flight is I'm gonna miss my connector flight. Can we please do something? This is my birthday trip. This is my dream trip. Can we please do something? So she's like, let me see. Click, click, click. I hear her clicking on the keyboard. She's like, I hear a flight board in Chicago right now. She's like, you can't get on that flight. I'm like, no, they told me that it was, completely booked out. So I can't get on it. She's like, okay, no worries. I'm still looking. So she says, well, there's another flight going to Philly. Let me see if I can get you on that one. And she was like, I hear it and it's boarding right now. So let me see what I can do. I'm like, do you want me to go over to the desk? Just tell me what you want me to do. So I'm heading on over there to the desk. She was like, it's not gonna hurt for you, at least stand by it, right? Be in the area. Okay, cool. So I walks back over there and I'm at the desk. I'm like, I'm at the desk. What do you want me to do? She was like, I'm putting you on the flight right now. I got you a seat. I just can't check you in. So see if they can check you in. I'm asking the man, can he check me in? I put her on speakerphone. So she asks him, and he, got a little attitude. Okay. So he's like, are you on the flight? And I'm like, no. She's like, tell him yes. Tell him that. So I'm like, yes, I'm on a flight, but I need to be checked in and I can't, and she started talking or whatever, gets her on speakerphone, let her talk. And he's, like I said, a little bit rude. And he's like, well, you can't do it. I'm busy. He wasn't doing that, but Key can and this other customer face and printing out some tickets for him. I'm like, whatever. So I don't know what that was with them. He must had super fly miles or something. I don't know, but he was kikiing over there with him and half telling it with me. Don't matter. Okay. Because I ended up getting on this flight. She was able to take care of it. All he had to do was print my flight out, my ticket out, and I was good. She's like, happy birthday, enjoy your trip. And I'm like, thank you so freaking much. Okay. I got on that plane. I'm a happy soul. I'm a happy soul at that point, right? So smooth flight from Philly. So we had to go from Vegas to Philly to London, London to Athens. And it was totally cool. got to Philly. When I got to Philly, met some people, ate. I asked to upgrade my seat. They upgraded my seat, and yeah, I flew in style with a good meal and all the things. Okay, it was nice. It was nice. It was really, really nice. And I'm like, this is how you start a birthday trip. Okay. So I have to tell you guys how everything went in part three, because this is part two. So in part three, I'll come back and I'll show you all of the things I was able to get, all the things I was able to do. I will share it. I'm not sure how many parts it's going to be, but yeah, I'm currently in Greece right now. And when I tell y'all, I have had some of the best food. Okay. Some of the best food in Greece, some of the most amazing experiences in Paris, Paris. Man, this trip has been amazing. And I am so grateful and thankful to have been able to give this to myself. And it set the tone for my life's expectations. I expect nothing but greatness. Okay? I expect greatness at all times and not an ounce less. So tap in. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. And don't forget to hit that notification button so that you know when I post part three. And yeah, come back, come back, come back. I got a whole lot of stuff to show you, my seasoning. I can't wait to continue my cooking series with all the great seasonings and things that I purchased. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. We're gonna have some good stuff, okay? We're gonna be rocking. We're gonna be rocking for sure. So I look forward to it. I look forward to seeing you guys. Make sure you comment. Let me know what you want to see first, what you want to hear about first as well. And I'll talk to you guys soon.